In this brief tutorial, I am going to show you how to find your way around the Designer Pro software and begin building professional albums from your photos. First off, click on Create a New Project. Here you can choose which kind of album you'd like to create. For this example, I'm going to choose an Elite Litho theme album with a personalized hardcover. Click Next to begin. Before you start, you must name your project so that you can save it and come back to it at a later date. Click on Create to get started. Along the top of the screen, there are thumbnails showing each of the pages within the album. We can scroll through these pages using these arrow buttons, or jump straight to a page by clicking on a thumbnail. To add more pages to your album, click on the Page tab in the top toolbar here. Click on Add to insert an extra page. The Add button will only insert a single page into your album. Alternatively, use the shortcut key. Hold in the Ctrl and Shift buttons simultaneously, then press the I button on the keyboard. Please note that the Add Page function will stop working when the maximum page limit has been reached. You can repeat the process until you have the amount of pages you require. To add photos into the project, click on the plus button at the top of the picture section. Here. Browse to the folder you wish to use, then click Select. The pictures are then loaded and ready to use. To use a photo, simply grab it with the mouse and then drag and drop it into the picture box. As you can see, the edges of the picture box turn blue to show you where the photo will be placed. The number of times that any picture has been used shows up against the thumbnail here. If you use an image that has a low resolution compared to the size of the picture box, a low quality warning will appear, like this. If this happens, you have three options. You can reduce the size of the image so that it has a high enough resolution and the warning sign disappears. You can replace the image with one of a higher resolution, or you can leave the image as it is with the knowledge that the print quality won't be as good as the other images without a warning icon. You will be reminded of the low quality picture before you come to order your album. Please note, the low quality warning icon appears due to the fact that most cameras take images at 72 dpi. You as a professional photographer can resize your images to 300 dpi to prevent this warning icon from appearing. Along the bottom of the screen, we have page styles helping you to quickly build up your design. A number of these are included with each of the products, and you can also create your own. Page styles are used in the same way as the picture itself. Simply drag and drop onto the page and the current layout is replaced by the new page style. On the right-hand side of the screen, we have 5 sets of tools. The first set are the item attributes. The second, the image attributes. The third gives you control over text. the fourth over position and dimension, and the fifth is the background color of the page. Along here we have the undo button with which you can step back through your latest changes, and a redo button, as well as a save button to save your project. Use this to add picture boxes to the page, and this to add text boxes. This is the autoflow button, which will take all the unused images in here and place them in all the empty picture boxes throughout the album. We will be covering this feature in greater detail in a separate tutorial. You can zoom in and out of the project. As well as preview your design in full screen using this button here. And once you are done, simply click on the shopping cart to order. Or save the project to come back to at a later date.